Hey, everybody out there. Since your regularly scheduled programming is not happening immediately. Oh, in your hunt. Hey, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Since your regularly scheduled programming is not happening this evening, I came to step in for just a little while, hopefully have a little fun, and spend a little time with you guys. So, hopefully we can have a good time. By the way, Intern Hunt, nice. So, we're going to do a little fights in tight spaces. I've also put out the offer if any co-hosts would like to join in, so we'll see if anybody comes along. Let's go ahead and just grab us a new start. Alright, Agent 11 here. And we'll go ahead and we'll pick a deck. Let's see. What kind of deck should we pick? Last time I did this on stream, I did the Grappler. And that's fine. But I don't know if it would be as much fun to watch. So I will put this to chat if you'd rather have the balanced or the aggressive deck. Just for a little playthrough tonight, hanging out, talking a little bit, hopefully having some fun, answering questions, all that kind of good stuff. Balanced combines attack, defense, and combo, and aggressive focuses heavily on attacks. Sarge is the one who's responded first. He wants that all in. He wants that aggro. And I'll be honest with you, the fun thing about the aggressive, you can hit people so hard it feels like you see their soul leaving their body. So, let's get aggressive. Alright, is the soundtrack coming through for everybody? Just checking. The rockin' cool soundtrack for Fights in Tight Spaces. I really love this soundtrack. Alright, well, then let's get aggressive. We're going to start with the Death's Head Biker Gang. What's the boss telling us? After the biker gang wars of the 90s, we thought we'd seen the last of the Nordic gangs. Hello, Digiman. But they're back with a network of so-called clubhouses across Scandinavia. We're seeing a massive increase of smuggling operations on the northern European borders. Put a stop to it. So we are going to go punch some bikers. And where do you start punching bikers? That's right, the bathroom. Let's punch some bikers in the bathroom. Alright, so we have two kinds of guys here. This is just your base thug, a short-range tech that deals 6 damage. He's targeting this square right here. This over here is Biker. A biker with extra reach and push. Deals 5 damage and 1 push up to 2 tiles away. Not getting the music. Well, let me turn the music up just a little bit then. Alright, now we get a little bit of music. I think that ought to do it. And I will check my settings real quick while I ponder my decision. Everything seems to be okay there, so hopefully that helps. Hi, Digi. I dig. Let's see. So, first thing I can do in this particular instance is I don't want to get bicycle kicked by this dude here. So I'm going to slip this direction. The thing is, hi Fazbear. The thing is that at the moment, I cannot use surprise attack because I don't have enough combo. I can't use left spin kick because I don't have enough combo, even though I have the momentum left to take more attacks. So instead, I'm just going to get out of harm's way. Step right over here. Okay, now we got us some options. As it stands, if I use jab, I'll gain a momentum. So we will actually start by slipping out of harm's way. And we will use a jab. Now, and the nice thing here is hook kick gets me 2 extra momentum next turn, so I can use it for more. Also, we have a front kick. The nice thing that happens with push attacks, if you have enemies that can be pushed, because sometimes you run into enemies that can't be pushed, is if you push them into the wall, walls and structures and that sort of stuff will do bonus damage on your behalf. So I'm going to steel self, so my next attack deals double damage. I'm going to hook kick this guy. And then, since he's still up, we'll go ahead and give him a good front kick. Boom, right there. Take him down. You didn't see the wall damage because, well, he was already down from the attack damage, so we won't have to worry about that. But now, he's going to turn and look at me. The nice thing is he's only got 20 health. And I have my wall jump punch, which does 22 health. First thing I'll do is I'll grab quick block because it's free. Might as well get some block going. And let's go ahead and bust this guy's teeth. Bam! And you see that -4 was from me knocking him into him. He's just taking 4 damage. He's at 16 instead of 20. I can slip forward because I have the momentum to do this. I can give him a quick strike. And we can do a left spin kick because we have the combo for it. But he's still up. Check this out. The 540 kick will attack 3 spaces, whichever direction that I attack in. So guess what? I have 2 momentum. I've got the 540 kick. Let's finish him off with some style. There we go. Alright. Now, normally I don't pick up a lot of cards after each fight because if I pick up a lot of cards, my deck gets too thick and I end up with stuff I can't use much. The thing is, shove is so useful. Shove is so nice that I can't not take it. Just to move someone laterally in front of you to one side or the other, or potentially push them off the map. Super, super handy. Gonna keep that. Now we're gonna fight in a tattoo shop. These guys are our tire iron friends. So if I have no block, I get a random injury card. He can attack up to 2 tiles. We're gonna go ahead and use some free stuff real quick. Then we're gonna boost our damage. He's at 15. This is gonna do 12. So I think bouncing him off the wall will take him out. Yep, the 12 and then the -4 from bouncing him off the wall. Now if I move here, we're going to get 2 more guys drop in over here, and he's going to move up to block them. So we're going to let that happen. Hope everybody's doing all right out there tonight. So, he's going to attack 2 squares. He would attack 2 squares if he had the opportunity. We're going to get some extra momentum next turn. And then I am just going to step, because this guy up here is only attacking the adjacent square. And we'll let that run. Okay. So, other fun things. Right now, if I slip will let me move to either side of an adjacent enemy, or 1 tile. If I slip here, then he can attack me. I don't want that to happen. I don't have a way to knock this guy out with 1 card, but I have 5 momentum. So, I can steal myself, I can quick strike, put that elbow right through his sinus cavity, I can spin kick this dude right out of the way, and I don't even have to shuffle my shoes from where I'm standing. Dashing, isn't it? And, oh, so I was wrong. You gotta remember, you have to keep track of your action progression. So, since in my earnestness of talking, or whatever phrase we want to use, I didn't keep track of that, we'll go ahead and use the free one for a punch. That leaves him at 10. We'll go ahead and hook kick here. Now, shove is free. We'll shove him here, so he'll punch that guy, and now I will step out of the way. Tactical friend punch. I love tactical friend punch. Alright. At the moment, the most efficient way for me to move is for me to front kick this direction. It won't take this guy out, but it will move me away from this guy and set me up for another attack. So we're going to go over here. Hi, Grimos. I hope you're doing well. Since, I said this a little bit ago, but since our regular streamers are out tonight, I had the opportunity and thought I would just kind of drop in and spend some time with you this evening. So, the nice thing is my combo is all the way up to 6. A jumping back kick takes 4. His back is up against the wall, so he's getting ready to take 11, 15 damage. I believe we're getting ready to crush his sternum. Oh yeah, well, punch, kick, drop him on the head, whatever term we want to use. So we're going to use this jumping back kick here to put his sternum into the tile. Bam! And I don't have anywhere to wall punch from, so we'll just step this way. Now I don't have to waste any time or any momentum getting to him. Oh yeah, Fezbear, it's a nice chill game. Because there's no timer. I could sit here and think about it for as long as I wanted to. And oh goodness, we want to finish this guy with a little bit of style, right? Well, I've got all the momentum in the world. I've got a 540 kick. Let's just do it that way. Yep. Oh, having another front kick is awfully nice. Front kick seems to be regarded by the community in this game, and it's not like it's huge. It seems to be regarded as one of the best cards to have. Also, I don't have push. Now, push just pushes someone one direction, but it's free. It's handy. I like having push and shove in my deck. And now I'm going to spend, I've got 75 pounds, I'm going to spend it on upgrading something here. Trying to decide on what. Because if I spend it on shove, I can't spend it on push. I don't have enough. It doesn't, all it does is add damage to it. And the thing is, that's not the point of these cards. So I'm not interested in doing that. If I put it on jab, it just ups the damage a little bit. Not really what I'm looking for. 30 pounds, not just to kick the hell out of bikers in a tattoo shop, but to do it in an appropriate amount of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to upgrade Slip, because what it'll do is it'll make it free in terms of momentum cost. And one of the things I prefer in this game is to have more momentum available whenever possible. I don't use the combo as much as I should. Alright, now we're going to fight in a bar. Let's fight in a bar. Fight. What would you call a Street Fighter character who was wearing welding gear and had a blowtorch? That's not a joke. I don't actually have an answer to that. Let's see. He cannot be downed, but he can be pushed. So I'm going to move over here because I want to line him up with the door. These red lines here along the thresholds of the doors, if you move an enemy out through those, then the enemy's immediately defeated. Also, if you get knocked out through them, then you just lose the round. But as it stands right now, this is what we're going to do. Oh, he just gave us... I can't do it yet. I've got to step to him. But look at this. He just gave us a wonderful present, because now we don't have to fight Blowtorch Guy. I can bicycle kick him right on the top of his head. So we will have to deal with Biker, who short range deals 8 damage and has 5 block every turn, and our Pistol Thug. biker's probably going to advance directly toward me. Pistol Thug may step this way, or he may step this way. We will see. Oh, we got another biker. Ah, okay. So, since it's free, we will quick block. Then I'm going to step. Jab is going to get me some momentum, which will allow me to do a quick strike and get around his block and actually put some damage to him. So, there we go. Unfortunately, this is not a game where I have an option of naming anybody or anything like that. Now, they're lined up with each other. This looks like a bad place to be, but again, they've done me a favor. If I do a little push here, he'll get the damage from hitting the bar. But, as it turns out, I can just remove this guy from play. And man, he goes flying, doesn't he? Now, there's the fun thing. And he just shot his buddy. Not everybody in the game is as undisciplined with their gunshots, but it's nice when they are, because it's handy. So if I do this, I'll actually knock him into the table. I'm gonna go here. If I do this, I'll knock him into the gunfire, except I'm just gonna knock him right out. He's only got 20 health, but my combo is up high enough that my 540 kick will do 22 damage to the 3 spots it hits. So we're gonna do this with flare. Here we go. Right across the back of the head. I don't think he's getting up in the morning. I don't mean to be slipping into some kind of radio voice, but if it happens, it happens. Having another shove would be nice. I like having 2 shoves. I'm going to take it. Now, I am down a little bit of health, which I could go to medical for, but I don't think so. Would El Fuerte work on the welding torch guy? You know what? You know what, Mayhem? That's a good point. It might have been a good alternate skin for him. Oh, radio voice is unavoidable, Geth? Well, I guess that's just going to happen. We're going to go for the event, because the events are fun. An envelope is slid under your hotel room door. It contains a slimline USB stick. So, I could either send it for further analysis and get some money, or I could check the content. 60% gain a card, 40% start a fight. Well, it would be kind of boring if I played fights in tight spaces and didn't fight. Let's check those contents. You insert the stick immediately. It transmits a message bringing guests to your door. Alright, guys, let's do this. Something that happens with a lot of these event fights is that you get a bonus if you complete them. So I don't mind doing them. You can get some nice bonuses this way. He's also standing right in front of the door, so we'll get him out of here. Bye-bye now. Oh, he's in front of the door too. Well, I'm going to get some momentum. Get some momentum for next turn. Do a kick. And then I'm going to step right here. Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, I have angered a bunch of mafiosos. That's interesting. Alright, so, quick block is free. I don't think I can I can. And wall jump has push. So if I knock this guy back, I can, absolutely punch him in the teeth. Radio voice is good for Infinite Horde of Kurita. So if I do this, I can push this dude away from me. I deal no damage, but he's also not going to hit me. Where these guys have this double arrow hexagon under them, that means they're counter punchers. I don't want to hit them and stand next to them because they'll just deal 10 damage back to me. So I am going to wall jump punch here. Bam! Back off. And now I can't really go anywhere, because if I move here I get shot. If I get here I get punched, here I get punched, here I get punched. So we're just gonna let the horde move in, and I will probably have a slip that will let me. Okay. So if I do this, I would knock him that way, and that's not going to help anything. There's paint under the Karina paint jobs. Feels like Super Hot. Yeah, I played Super Hot a little bit. The experience I had playing Super Hot was that the gameplay was fun, but the forced story in on it I did not like, and so I actually refunded it within an hour of getting it. I liked the gameplay. I thought it was a great puzzle game. I didn't need some weird post-apocalyptic story as part of it. Alright, so if I do this, he's knocked back, I can knock him out, and now this will be enough to knock him out and put some damage on the pistol guy. And now surprise attack will just give me some block. I won't need it, but I might as well use it. The concept behind Super Hot's really cool, but the frustrating part is that like I said, the story kind of ruined it for me. So we will front kick here, and then we will jumping back kick here, because I wish I'd had enough for steel self and jumping back kick so I could finish him off in one go, but that's not the way it works. So we'll just make some space. How you doing, big guy? Yep, looks like we've got an opportunity to finish with style, so let's do it. Leaping roundhouse right across the jaw. Oh my goodness, they've given us such a present. They gave us grapple. Not just grapple, but upgraded grapple, so it's free. This is just a movement thing. But it moves them and they face away from you, and it is one of the handiest cards you can have. So we'll go to the gym and see what we can upgrade. I know that this is the aggressive deck and I'm not doing a lot of aggressive stuff, but just trust me on my picks here. Well, we like using our front kick, so we can upgrade a front kick. I think that'd be a good move. Upgrade this card. Alright, go back. Go back. Alright, we are going to fight in the motorbike bay. I had so hoped, so very much hoped, that I would have been able to find this soundtrack on a music site where I could, just pay some royalty and be able to use it, but alas, was not the case. It's done by an artist named Nervous Test Pilot. I thought he did really good stuff. So there you go. There's grapple. I'm able to point this guy away from me so that he has no interest in hitting me right now. He also boosts the block for everybody each turn. He swings a 12 damage arc in front of him, so now he's not looking at me. We'll just have him stand there. Hopefully he'll just turn around. Yeah. Oh, that's not what you were supposed to do. Alright. So we're gonna move him away. Briar, thank you for plugging the Discord, and thank you for your first time chat. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and do another kick here, get out of the line of fire with the pistol. And he is here. I'm out of his range to hit. I'm out of his range to hit. I'm out of the line of fire. Pretty good place to be. Not what I was exactly hoping for, but pretty good. So, with this, I will slip here. And we'll do a little jab. Take some of that block off. I think I can wall jump punch off the bike. I can. You may get pantsed. We'll see what happens. Okay, so now he's going to go down to one or the other. I would say it depends on the progression they go in. If Chonk takes him out, then Chonk will eat a bullet from the pistol thug, which would be pretty great. But he's going to... Nope. He did punch Chonk, which was kind of nice. So let's see what happens. Oh, Chonk. And you... Low ranked, extra tough. So he's only going to attack here. If I move Chonk this way, I can step. He does not counterattack. So I can jab for more momentum. I can hook kick for more momentum. And I can send him away from me. And then I can use surprise attack for a little bit of counterattack and block if I need it. May not need it, but that's okay. Alright. So, in this case, I'm going to reposition, so he'll take the gunshot. And then I'm going to slip right up here and shove Chonk this way. So one way or another, this guy's going out. Either he's going to take... well, 10 damage won't take him out, but you put the two of them together and they ought to do my work for me. No, not quite. I should do my math a little faster. Alright. If I kick Chonk, he's going to go into the bike there. That would be 10 damage. Chonk has 11 health. So, if I do this, and then we do 24 damage with this attack at the moment because our combo is so high. More style. And we will scoot our way towards this fella. Oh my goodness. That was so nice of him to do. Let's see. We'll give him a little push. And you might say, why would you do that? Well, because if I kick him here, I'll do 12 and 4. If I use Steel Self and kick, that'll do 12 damage, and he'll do 4 damage from hitting a chain link fence. So that'll just win, of course. Alright. Do I want the upgraded card? I do not. Like, this is nice. Counter is nice, but I'm not playing a counter deck. This is also nice. Root down. You're hearing the mighty thunking. I can't argue with that. You know what? If I don't live in the Free Worlds League, I live in the Touring Concordance, so, you know, busting up some Draconis guys, that's okay by me. Alright. Now, since the... since the events are kind of fun, there is an event I keep hoping to get, where you train with this guru, and then later on the guru may come back. And if the guru comes back, then you learn the Dimok. You learn the Death Touch. Well, there's a fight happening in the bar. Let's just join in. I mean, it's in the name. Yes, I have not yet. Oh, you started as Draconis since your buddy was Davion? Well, I mean, nobody's perfect, I guess. Oh, Fezbear, Free Worlds League. For life. Merrick. Alright, we're going to have these guys punch each other, because once they punch each other, they're going to punch each other back, and it's going to be funny. Okay, look, from seeing that, look at that and tell me that wasn't great. Glory to Merrick. At some point, I'll have to get my MechWarrior 5 updated and play some more. I just haven't. I don't have a great answer for why. I just haven't. Okay, so he's within 1 square. We can put some damage. No, we can't, because I don't want to catch his spinning heel kick that does 12 damage. So we are just going to have a little step here. Oh, how he mocks me. Alright. Bring him over here. We're going to do a little of this. We're going to do a little of this. And now, since I don't want to get kicked, we're going to do a little of this while we're at it. I don't think he's actually going to get far enough to kick that biker. No, he's not. Alright, came up with a merc company of extra Conus Combine Troopers who went to the FWL after the whole Death of the Mercenaries thing. That's a pretty good reason to leave. You know, in my humble opinion, of everything that you could be doing, pretty good reason. Alright, so here, hook kick, gets us momentum next turn. I don't have anything to finish him off, but I don't want to get hit, so I'm just going to give him a little push. Legion of Vega, because rules are for other people. What are you, the Chiefs? Alright. So, jab for momentum. Slip here. Now, I could take him out, probably. But honestly, it's going to be more fun if I let these guys do it for me. So, you'll get to see honestly, the pretty slick spin kick they do. Oh, they didn't do the spin kick animation. They did the shuffle roundhouse animation in this case. That's alright. Okay. So we'll step here because I'm going to grapple him. And then we're going to do a kidney punch. And then we will kick him into the way of his buddy. Corrupt a quote. Is Merrick going to have to take care of him, Merrick? Alright. So, of everything in front of me, free. Now you're done. This won't be enough to take him out, but this will. So let's get some wonderful ragdoll physics. Oh, look at that. I have enough momentum to step and kick. Well, let's give him a little kicky kick. Merrick will deal with Merrick and keep it clean in the board. Yeah, that's... Merrick acts like family. Because nobody gets to whoop your brother but you. It don't work that way. Let's see. So he's got 10 left. I give him a good kick. He's going to go this way and get hit by him. And then... we'll just kind of grapple him to the other side. Oh, well, why don't I just wipe 2 of them out and be done with it? That'd be good. What did I do, Grimos? What did I do to get that kind of reaction? Alright, we're going to do a little... Oh, I might as well use Steel Self to double the damage up. Ah, yes. You know what? I need to write that one down. That's a good quote, actually. I say that. It's mine. I agree with that quote very much. Obviously, I do. It came out of my mouth. Merrick, when you're here, you're like family. Yes, that's another good way of putting it. Thanks to Tooch for laying that out. Let me get my fancy pen to write that down. Alright. Yeah, my fancy pen here in its little pen box. Oh no, this pen's dry. Oh, I'm stymied. That's alright. We'll come back to it later. This is not exactly engaging. So we're going to go here. We're going to move him back. What are we going to... He's got 12 health. We've got the style kick. We're just going to do it. So, let's see. I didn't do it fast enough to get much, but since I defeated the enemies on this particular event, I got +4 max health. So, you know, you can get some nice benefits out of doing these. Some very nice benefits out of doing these. And like I said, since I keep looking for the guru, well, we'll upgrade a move. I think he'll let me do it for free now that I think about it. Let's pick a card to upgrade. And out of everything that we could use, I mean, I could upgrade another front kick. Hook kick would give me 12 damage and 3 momentum. That's pretty nice. Shoes have seen more teeth than some dentists. You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Quick strike would take it up to 14, which is nice, but I like getting more momentum out of hook kick, so that's what I'm going to go with. 2 single system regions you've developed, microstates, internal wars, and history. That's, Grimos, that's excellent. You know, hi, Mace Hughes. I'm glad you can be here. Grimos, at some point you and I are going to have to talk. We just going to have to talk. The only BattleTech dice I have. Well, Mace Hughes, since the normal streamers are out for various reasons tonight, I thought I'd drop in and just fill a little time, hang out with you guys, and you know, we do some fights in tight spaces. So we are doing a card game strategy puzzle fighting thing. It's kind of hard to mash it all together. Well, I'm gonna go to medical and just, you know what, I'm not, because if I complete this properly, then I won't need it. I won't need to spend the money on it. Yeah, don't worry about it, Maze. It'll make sense in just a second. It'll make sense. We're also talking Free Worlds League. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This game is not terribly expensive on Steam. So, if it is something that intrigues you, I wholly encourage you. Because I like it very much. I'm going to step here and then shove the boss man into the line of fire. So, Nubble says we're reorganizing organs. The truth is we're also doing free dental work. So I'm going to step. I don't want to step over here because I don't want to get boxed in. But I am in a place where I can, okay. You guys want to see someone get so hard? Oh yeah, Digiman referred to it as Super Hot, the card game, but without the overwhelming amount of pretentiousness. You want to see a guy hit so hard it looks like his soul leaves his body? Because this guy's got 19 health, and we're going to do 44 damage to him. Count it down. Here we go. a wall punch that knocks him over the bar. That was so satisfying. And plus, the boss just got shot by his underling, so that's pretty cool too. Now, another thing that's nice is since I have grapple, I can just push this guy here. I can get some momentum. I can punch him. I can kick him into his buddy and actually have 4 damage carry over. And now I'm at the point where I can do the jumping back kick and do even more. So he only has 1 health left. I wonder what's going to happen. Let's find out. Don't you hit me. I don't work for you anymore. Sometimes karma comes out of the barrel of a gun. Okay, so this will let me have a first turn redraw on each fight, which is nice. Bonus combo, gain 6 combo every 5 turns. That's okay. Special serum removes the combo cap. Combo is nice, but I just don't use it as much, so I'm going to take the first turn redraw. Alright. Disrupted a large part of the Death's Head infrastructure. Cool. It was nothing. What's next on the agenda? Take a look. We're going to deal with the Insiders. You need to go undercover in a high-security prison. I'm afraid orange is not my color. Don't worry, we're sending you in as a lawyer. What you do after that is up to you. I believe what I do after that is going to be violence. We need you to get inside and break down their lines of communication. Well, I will do that with violence. I'm going to start in cell 2B. I guess I was coming in here to have a meeting with somebody. But, as it turns out, they weren't happy to see me, so Halz picked violence. Will it be super effective? Alright, so that's 16 damage. Yes, I can do this. Yeah, even meeting with your boss, you're combat ready, so black is the new orange. Hey, check this out. We're going to do 16 right here. Take this guy out with a nice punch to the jaw. I love the ragdoll physics in this, too. Grimos, you're a madman. That's all I can say. Alright, so Tattoo Guy here, he has a charging headbutt he likes to use. That's why he has his two squares of attack, so we got to be aware of that. The other thing is the guy in the... take that as the highest of compliments. This fella right here he's got a shank, or a shiv, I'm sorry. It will ignore any block and it just does 10 damage outright. So I'm going to put this guy in harm's way on my behalf. I'm going to give him a little kick. I'm going to give him a little punch. I'm going to kick him into Shiv Guy, because if I do that, that'll hurt Shiv Guy a little bit. And then here we go. Yeah, yep, that's a headbutt. Let's see here. What I have in front of me. I didn't even use my first turn redraw, but old free world game called Pora Sturvat. I have never heard of that, Jed. Never heard it. What kind of game is that? Let's see. Well, I can block. That won't do me any good against him. That'll knock him that way, so I want to do this. If I do this, it'll knock him into Shiv Guy and do bonus damage. Oh, and if I push him, he'll bounce off the bunks. If I do this, it's just gonna give me a little block and a good counterattack. So, alright. Got a little stabbing there. Gotta love the stabbing. If I kick him, he's gonna go away from me, which I like. If I step this way, I'm getting ready to do 18 damage to a guy with 4 health. I might almost kick him through the bars. Let's see what happens. I kicked him in the collarbones with a jump turn sidekick. That's absurd. I'll move over here. So, it'll be easier. Okay, so I can either kick this guy and knock him out, or I can knock him out just by pushing him. Alright. From Jed, you have a dude or mannequin standing at the top of some stairs, you pull some sliders, and try and cause the dude as much damage as possible falling down the stairs. That sounds like a late teens, early 20s kind of game, to be honest with you. I don't blame you at all. Jail cell bars for the waffle stomping win. Alright, since it's silly, I'm going to steal self, and now I'm just going to shove this guy and knock him out. So I'm just going to shove him at the floor and he's done. Yep, it's more humiliating. You're right, Geth. So, what did we get? Potentially new card. I'm not going to use any of those. Nope, don't want them. The stairway has a lot of potential. This has an informant in it. If there's an informant, then it is one of the guys that you're fighting. But he's... the character model is yellow instead of whatever it would be, because he'll still fight you until everybody else is gone and then inform on them. Which is a fine mechanic, but I'd rather just fight. We are on the stairway. Yeah, some of the prisoners got into the riot shotguns. I don't love that. But he's standing right next to a guardrail, and you're about to see what part of why I love shoves so much. Goodbye. I could have heel kicked him for more momentum later, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, let's chart this out. If I front kick this way, he'll get knocked back here. If I front kick this way, he'll get knocked back here and get punched in the back of the head. But this guy's a bigger concern. If I step and grab him... I only have one movement card. Did you, man? The proper reference to what this reminds me of is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I have played Kingdom Hearts 1 for maybe about an hour, and it just didn't grab me. Stairs in the big house? Yeah, apparently anyway. I have, my day job takes me to working at jails sometimes, so I have worked at jails that have stairs, and I've been to prisons that have stairs as well. Okay, if I do this, then he might get punched, and I know he's going to shotgun this guy. So we'll just get a little damage going in general, because the shotgun guy should be something to deal with, and I don't want to deal with it. Alright, let's... Yep, there's the punch, there's the shotgun. He may turn around or he may move, I'm not sure which.
Thank you.
Oh dear. Thunderclap Sasquatch, you just subscribed. Thank you, dude. 11 months. Fantastic. That's great. I am so glad that that you're here with us and having a good time. Also, I like your name. The pants have been taken. Alright, so I'm going to step to here. I don't have the momentum for this, but I can eliminate this guy, which is what I really want to do. So now I don't have to worry about the shotgun guys. Alright. Also, this is free. If I slip here, I can knock him over the rail and then step away from this guy, I believe. So let's do that. The old RPG rule. Always take out the one that's different first. Because now these guys are going to be easier to deal with. Well, I mean, if you're going to give me a present like that, I'm going to take it. I may not even get a chance to use that extra momentum, because if you go over here, and then I move here, and then I just push you over the edge, I get to just win. And that's what's nice about the stairways in a lot of cases, is you can just win. Let's see, back pocket, draw X cards, remove momentum, I don't want to do that. Extra reps, lose 4 health, add 2 conditioning. I don't like that. Maintain combo, I'm not worried about combo. Let's go to the gym and see what we can upgrade. Improvisation is kind of nice, because you can get a random card that doesn't cost you anything, but the problem is it's random, so you don't know how good it actually is. Break the Limit does a boatload of damage, but it puts a bleed in your deck, which is going to drain your health. Redirect's kind of nice. Body Blow would be better if I had stun attacks in this deck, and I don't, so we're not going to do that either. And let's see here. If I upgrade Surprise Attack, which we haven't used yet, but that would increase the block to 15, which would be kind of nice. If I increase Quick Block, then it goes from 6 block to 12, which is also nice. I can't upgrade Wall Punch, because if I did, it would become a 40 damage attack. Because they're different than you. I think you know what I mean, but I take your point. And then front kick's just so good. We use front kick a lot. We'll just do that. Alright, we're going to go in the main hall. Not as many ways to get rid of people here. The main hall typically has tables in it, which are going to restrict your movement. Thunderclap, cheer, thank you for the bits. Nice. Very nice, sir. Very nice. I appreciate it. Throw the block on. I'm going to move here to try and keep my options open, because if I move away, I won't be able to get anybody to do anything. And if I come closer, then it should keep my movement options open a little bit more. So let's see what they do. He's going to step up. He's going to try and get to where he can draw a beat on me, but he's not going to be able to because these guys moved first. So we're going to bounce him off the table. That'll be cool. Hi, Diggs. Yes, he has Black Pants soon. Very, very soon. Jab for momentum. I don't know if our shotgun prisoner will attack him anyway, but you know what? Let's find out. I'm pretty safe right here at the moment. The thing about this guy is, if he is next to me when I start my turn, the first time I take an action that does not get him away from me or incapacitate him in some way, he's just going to hit me. Yes, that's true. Happy birthday, Diggs. So you've got to deal with this guy pretty immediately. This dude, the Enforcer, he counters incoming attacks. You can't knock him down. He does 8 damage on an attack and pushes. So you've got to be aware of Biggin here. Yep, he did me a favor. Strong defensive position. Did as much as a fart in a strong breeze. That's great. Alright, he's got 28. So if I go here... So this might look like a bad idea. Do a little damage this way. Nope, this is going to work out perfect, because I'm going to do 24 damage pretty much straight. Maze, this game is a lot of fun, and it has a surprising amount of depth to it. As I remember, it's not very expensive either, so the amount of enjoyment I've gotten out of it far outstrips the price for it. So, alright, we're gonna do 24 damage and get this guy away from me. Otherwise, he's gonna pop me in the head with his nightstick, and I don't want that to happen. And If I step here, I'll get shot. I don't want that to happen. We're gonna get him away from me again. We are going to get some momentum. Go ahead and use our combo. Oh. Here, we'll just give him a nice elbow to the nose. Black Fire, thank you. Yes, been on your wish list and moving towards the buy category. I've got to endorse it, man. Like, would I be playing it on here if I didn't think it was fun? This is great fun. I enjoy it a lot. We'll get a little block. He has effectively 14 health right now, so we'll have to deal with that. We'll just go ahead and deal with it. There. Now I don't have to worry about him anymore. I can grapple this guy to be looking away from me. We can give him a nice kidney punch. Not bad. Now, I'm either going to have to deal with the Enforcer or the Shotgunner. So I'm going to move towards the Shotgunner. I suspect he's either going to step here to shoot me or he's going to move right up here to block my approach. We'll find out. I was right. So I can slip here. I can hook kick for extra momentum next turn. I can jab for more momentum now. Push him into the wall. Actually, I can do 28. I can just take him out entirely. So that's nice. I like it. Alright, let's have the Enforcer come. I know I missed out on the money bonus for beating this in 7 turns, but I'm okay with that. I don't want to move up. If I use wall jump, steel stealth and wall jump punch would be great. I don't have anything to jump off of, and I don't want to move directly in front of him and catch a counterattack. So I'm going to land some free damage first. And now I am going to draw him to me. Okay. So if I step up here, I can grapple him, and then I can shove him this way, but I cannot take him out. It puts him in a not happy position. Yeah, we'll go for the control while we've got it. Yeah, he counterattacks, otherwise I'd kick him into the wall. And whenever you get to an end of a run, you understand why you preserve health so much. There is a very, very good reason. If I move here and wall jump punch him, it won't take him out. And I'm going to eat some hard damage, which I don't want to do. But I do have enough momentum to bring him to me and then kick him back away. So we'll take that. If I kick him, he'll go that way. If I block, I can dash. And now we can finish him off with a nice front kick. There we go. Rising strength. Get +2 every turn. No. Overdrive, uncapped combo. I don't really use it that much. I'm hunting for that old monk to come train me. So you discover the presence of an underground fight ring. You see an opportunity to earn some money spending on the fight. Well, I could either take part in the club and earn money or get a long-term injury, or we could just have a fight. So let's just have a fight. That's kind of the point, isn't it? So, since this is happening in a boxing ring, how is it a boxing ring? There's 4 ropes. We're going to shove. slip. Since there's a bunch of stuff that's going to happen here soon, we want the momentum. Now I'm going to redraw. See what I get. Oh, I got to push. Just take him right out. And I don't know where the next guy's going to show up. He's going to show up right there. Oh, that's annoying. Because now he's going to drop right there. And all this good stuff I've got, I can eliminate him immediately, but I don't get to. He's got 23 health. Let's see if this works. Yeah, we can knock him right out. That'll work. Next guy's gonna drop here. Where you at, big guy? Ah, great. He's not gonna show up because it bleeds your combo and that sort of stuff. Okay. Slip here. Grapple chunk here. Because Maze Hughes, put it on your wish list. It's totally worth it. If I had known that there would be a martial arts card game, like puzzle game like this, I would have bought it years ago. But I don't remember how long it came out, how long ago it came out either. So I started doing different martial arts and stuff when I was 10, and I even wrote. Where I went to school, the program at college, the program I was in had you wrote undergraduate thesis, and I wrote an undergraduate thesis on martial arts stuff. So, as a 5-style practitioner, like this just feels so up my alley. It feels to me like they almost could have made it for me. I'm not that arrogant to think they did, but oh, we don't want to do that because he will turn to face me, and I don't want that to happen. So, we will get some momentum. And, quick block. How hard does he hit? 16 damage. Well, guess what? We're just not going to do that. You stand there. Oh, he's doing the battle cry. Hey, guess what? Over the ropes. And then we will... it's killing me. I get all this good stuff and then no one drops in. But, well, I chose to do this. Hey, that's... You got a sword. That doesn't seem fair. So he would attack... He gains 20 block every 3 turns. Deal damage current to their... equal to their current block. So his damage right now is 20 plus 1 because he does bleeding damage as well. I'm not right here to get hit, and I don't intend to be. I'm gonna make him come to me. I can't get him to the other side of me. Okay, we'll just go ahead and do some Mondo damage while we're at it. He's going to turn towards me. He's going to be unhappy. Not really going to work, but... Oh, no. We can make this work, because now I can step here. I can move him here. And even though I do enough damage to do this anyway, we've got a streak of Royal Rumbling these guys out, so we'll just put him right over the top too. And I gained maximum momentum. I love gaining maximum momentum. Okay, what do we have? We have the Stairway, which is a straight fight. We can get cards, combo, and money. Or Prison Van, which is also a straight fight. We have done a Stairway fight. We haven't done a Prison Van fight, so we'll do a Prison Van fight. No, they've given me a prison van fight with 2 shotgun dudes, but I get started off with 2 front kicks. Man, that's great. I love it. I would get maximum health if I had 2 guys killed by enemy attacks, but frankly, I'm not playing with this. We'll get them out of here. And we'll just go ahead and push this guy. Why? Free damage. Okay. Alright. Here. 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 Now I've got to get my combo back up with a jab. Once I do that, I can use my spinning back kick and take him right out of the back of the van. Where are they dropping in from? The game mechanic ether, Sergeant. Alright. I don't really want to kick him that way. Let's go get some combo. The roof. If I pull him here, move him there with the spin kick, I can step over and 540 kick them. That's, I think, a good way of doing it. Well, watch this, Sarge. If I do this, hey, now we have the wall. So, I think we just don't see the roof. I'm going to move over here. Oh, I don't have the momentum to do it. That's okay. Because he's getting ready to blast that guy into the side of the van. So that works. So I could take him out, but it would be funny to do this. We're gonna pull him. Come here. I'm gonna slip. I'm gonna use Steel Self, so this does 24 damage. And there we go. Now we got him beat. Yeah, I know. I didn't get 2 max health by doing that, but I maximum combo, but again. Okay, Weakening Strike. 8 damage, they get a -2 target. Feel the burn, move 2 tiles, lose 5. But Shift. Shift is a great movement card. Every draw, you get a movement card. If they've got a reshuffle or whatever, you get 1 movement card. This lets you move to the other side of an enemy. That's incredibly useful. Now, the exercise yard is a weird fight. Because we get a guy who broke into the infirmary and is playing with the hypodermic stuff. So, you see him right there? I don't like him. If I... Here's the thing. He is going to advance when I use a movement card. And I can't, so I won't be able to step and then shove him out the door. Because he's going to advance whenever I use these. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Let's see what, yep, there he goes. And we'll just go ahead and shove this guy. So that they can create kind of a... Oh, no, I've got the momentum to do this. So we'll just get some free damage. Teleports behind the enemy. Ah, gosh. I wish. Oh, okay. Well, aren't you funny? So, we are going to hook kick. I'm gonna slip here, because he's gonna turn one way or another. Yep. We're gonna do a push. And then I am going to do a front kick. So I'll be too far away for him to get to me, but he won't advance. At one point or another, he kind of throws a hissy fit and stomps on his syringe. Okay. Get some momentum. Quick block. Grapple. You block that guy who wants to headbutt me. Oh, if I do this, he's going to go down. So I'm not going to do it. There we go. I get more effective damage that way. Okay. So, at this moment, if I think we'll have better visibility, I shove him here, I'm still between them. If I shift to the other side of this guy and front kick him in, or spin heel kick him, it will work because he'll get hit here, he'll get hit here, he'll get hit here. I think that's going to give us the most effective damage coming out of this turn. Yeah, he stepped away. So we're going to quick strike to get our combo up. Not going to do it. We're just going to front kick him over. So these guys are going to just go ballistic on each other. And he pulls another syringe out. Well, how about we start by doing 22 damage to the guy with 3 health? That'll be funny. Yep. And that leaping elbow thrust thing. But if I move up to engage this guy, I don't have enough to take him out. If I push him, it's not going to take him far enough to go out of range. Yeah, I mean, you don't get bonuses for doing overkill in this like you do in Inscription, but it's still funny. Oh, you clever jerk. Okay, I got it. We're going to put you there. You don't get to look. We're going to pull this guy here. We are going to shove this guy this way because he moves when I move. Is there a way to add cards to your deck? Yes! Maze. Okay, now move. Oh, he didn't do it. Let's see if we can get him to do it this way. Okay, check this out. Lunch Money card game. Yes! Lunch Money, Milk Money, Beer Money. I've played those. That's a lot of fun. Yes, you can add cards to your deck. Right up here. See where it says defeat the enemies? I get card options that way. There is also an option every time you play through. There's replayability because you can draft your own deck from the beginning. And the more you play, the more cards you unlock. So when it starts, it's just base stuff you see everywhere. But the more you play, the more cards become an option. See, he just did us a favor. Love it when that happens. Step here. Jab. Steel Self. That's for 16 damage, and this is going to end this fight. Alright, so, new upgraded card. Maze, as you were asking, like these things right here, I get new upgraded cards. I've got so many movement cards right now, I don't want to take another slip, though, because I don't want to have not enough attack space. Okay. Fight in the exercise yard again, or fight on the prisoner walkway. This can get me more maximum momentum. The knife deck option. So, the slasher option, Sergeant, gets you lots of bleed effects, which is pretty cool. It's just not my preferred way to play, because the bleed effects that takes a while. How far can I dash? I can only dash to there. I'm just gonna move you here. I'm gonna come here because They can't... Both of these guys can't move here. One of them's going to have to move to either side of me. Let's see what we get. Yes, Knife Deck City. You know what? Next time I play this, I'm going to have to play Knife Fight City, the card deck. You're 100% right. I don't know what's wrong with me. I should have thought about that. Over you go. Alright. You're out. Knife Fights and Tight Spaces. When you're done with Disco Elysium. That's fair enough. Okay. Alright. You guys have convinced me. Next time it's going to be Knife Fight City in tight places. Alright, so he's going to shoot here. These guys might ping-pong this guy back and forth. No, because I wasn't ever in the line of fire for that guy, so it wasn't going to happen. Okay. Let's see. If I spin kick, that goes left. If I stay here, the shotgun blast will knock me over the rail, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go here, because I'm out of range, or out of line of fire for everybody. There are not swords. There are knives. There are batons. There are guns. No! What am I saying? There are swords. The ninjas have them. What ninjas? You'll see that next. We'll finish this out to the top of the hour. We ought to get to the ninjas by then. But, go here. I cannot strike the riot guy with the shield directly because the shield will block my attacks. Fortunately, he's going to do my work for me. Yes, you did see the samurai in the boxing ring. So, let's see if we can get this guy closer. Oh, nuts. He's not going to go for it. And if I left spin kick him, that's going to put him into the wall there, which is not what I want. Oh, just wait. Just wait until... Hang on. Just wait until we get to the briefing for the ninjas mission. You're going to love that even more. Alright. Jab for momentum. Steel self for big quick strike. And then we are going to shove. Alright. So I get to dash. I get to shift. And if I kick him away, like what I want him to do is either turn around or move to the either side of me. So if I kick him away, he'll just turn around where he is. Most things are improved with the addition of ninjas. Man, the 80s were all about that. The 80s loved their addition of ninjas for like everything. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Over the rail. I didn't complete with 8 turns, so I didn't get the momentum. That's okay. I don't want these. That's a protect mission. Oh, these are both protect missions. Do I? No, I can go to the event. I want to go to the event, please. If I do this, I lose money and an enhancement. But we're just going to fight. I'm not going to do that. Let's see here. Okay, I don't want to get clocked by Mad Santa here. I think I'm just going to draw them towards the door. Actually, I can do this. I can go here. It is... Oh, yes! Chris, it is card-based tactical. Jed, if I stand on the arrow where someone's going to drop in, they just don't drop in that turn. I can't clear the stage because I have blocked the enemies that I have to clear from coming in, but no, it doesn't do anything. If you stand on top of a downed enemy, then you take damage. But now, to go back to Chris's question, this is a card-based tactical puzzle game kind of thing. I am actually in a very dangerous spot because I'm right next to a door that could knock me out, and this guy right here is a push dude, like super push dude. So I don't want that to happen. If I did not move away from him, or move him, he would knock me out the door immediately. So we are just gonna kind of let this happen. He's gonna get punched in the head. That's fine by me. Oh, great. Alright, we're gonna push you. Now we're gonna kick you. Might not be... Actually, we're gonna kick you too. And now, if I shove you, this guy will probably hit you. Alright, that works. Yeah. Alright, so we got a dude here. We're just gonna go ahead and get this guy out of the picture. I'll push him. I'll push him. And I can do this and still have 2 momentum left. And slip here. Okay. Yeah, out the door, into the void. You know, when you're out the door, it doesn't count anymore. Oh man, I can't play anymore. Okay, so I'm just gonna move here because I don't want to deal with either one of them. Last was Winter Voices, except instead of combat, it was fighting your inner demons with coping mechanisms. That sounds very hard to play. I'm gonna best put. I don't I admire the fact that you played through it, but I do not envy you for it because that sounds. Frankly, that sounds really rough. And he's at 14. We'll do 2 more because I can't get close enough to take him out. He's going to step to me, though, so I need to be able to deal 6 damage. Guess what? I got a hook kick to deal 6 damage with. That's fine. Oh, with my play-by-play voiceover, it's like burn notice. You know what, Samurai? That is such a massive compliment. Thank you so much for that. Maybe I'll play with trying to get into that mindset a little bit. Hang on, it's been a while since I watched it, but any prison gang is going to have a leader that's more fearsome than everybody else. One of the things you've got to keep in mind is he didn't get that reputation by accident. So, if you're going to do something about it, make sure you do it right. Just going to push him back here. Because, yeah, that's going to happen. If I step here, I can 540 kick both of them. Now, he's going to get awful close, but I am going to have to deal with him eventually, so we'll just deal 8 damage to both. At no risk. Oh, a good spy will. Okay, you're right, Samurai. You're right. He will auto-attack if I don't get out of the way, so we want that to happen. A good spy will make sure that somebody else takes care of the fighting for them if it's at all possible. In this case, I want to try and let these guys hit each other and make each other mad. I can't wall jump punch off here because there's nothing to jump off of. Right. Can he be pushed? Yes. Back him off. Very subtle cues. The fact that this is the Insider's boss and he's still wearing his manacles seems to be a point of pride. Shows you he's not someone to mess with. Okay, so headbutt guy is moving up. First shield guy. Okay. If I shove this guy here, he can't charge because he's between the tables. If I hook kick this guy, get extra momentum. And that's one more dude off the block. Now we've got two chargy headbutt guys. Well, that's something that could happen, I guess. You know what, guys? Why don't you come to me? Right over here by the door. Right by the door. Okay, the problem is, if I step here, grapple this guy here, and kick him out the door, that's great, but it has nothing for me to deal with this guy. So instead, I'm going to slip here, grapple this guy here, and let him take the damage. Oh, I have a wonderful opportunity. Because if I go back here and I kick this guy, I'll kick him right in the line of fire of the other headbutt guy. A good spy will take advantage of his opportunity, or of his environment, every opportunity he can. Sometimes that's an open door. Sometimes that's a table. Sometimes that's just somebody doing you a solid without even realizing it. Hey, how you doing, bud? You've been really helpful. You should take a break. Go lay down. There we go. Good break. Good break. Oh, there we go. That's the stuff right there. Move him here. Shove him out. And we're done. Alright, I get a new enhancement. I get Special Serum Combo Cap, I get an extra card reward at the end of the fight, or I get Impenetrable, extra block when I use. I really don't want that many more cards, so I'll just take Impenetrable. Random thought. Would make a good pro wrestling game. Oddly enough, Digiman, I have a few really good pro wrestling games. Not this exact format, but it is a card game. The biggest issue I think that you would run into in trying to do this as a pro wrestling game, since I spent 10 years on the indies doing that, is the momentum system. How do you trade the momentum back and forth? Alright, the Jade Staff, the ninjas. I wasn't expecting to have to say this, but Berlin has a ninja problem. Don't we all? An ancient clan called the Jade Staff is infiltrating all layers of the criminal underworld. Let's try and put a cap on this before it becomes a local problem, too. Alright, I will do one more map before I wrap for tonight. We'll go ahead and take care of the street market. Which man is wearing a tracksuit? Are you talking about my... Hi, Night Owl. He's wearing a suit. Or unless you're talking about my boss. Who, could be, I guess. Shift here. Get a little hook kick. Get out of my way. Didn't crush the Mafia and rush the Mafia just changed. Let's see what we can do with this. Alright, I'm under attack from 2 directions. Quick block. Ha ha ha. So if I step up here, I would have lost the combo, not been able to spin kick. So we're not going to do that. Okay, so what he's doing is he's squaring me up there so I can't just attack his buddy for free. And I'm okay with that, because then I can... 8, 32... Yes, I can do this. That's 8. There we go. Now he's out. Come on up, bud. You're the last one. Oh, nope. Next to last one. I spoke too soon. Alright, so we will dash. Jab for the extra. Grapple him here so we can bounce him off the streets. Bounce him off the cart there. And then... That's defense, but still, you know, get some good damage in. Alright, what are you bringing at me? Alright, we can do it that way. I'm just gonna go ahead and crush your ribs between me and the magazine stand, I guess. Ninjas, nonjas. The nonjas. Alright, buddy, come on up. You want to kick? Well, the problem is if I step and slip up to him here and then back kick him, that's not going to do enough to take him out. But if I slip here, I'll still be able to throw 20 damage at him. So let's do that. Gets a sudden power up? No, it's the bosses that concern you. There are some ninjas that actually have spike armor. It's like the demon thing at the end of the Dragon the Bruce Lee story. Pirate versus ninja. Here, we'll run the replay on this one. Right in the magazine rack. Conservation of ninjutsu. That's true. Alright. Well, everybody, that puts us right about the top of the hour. And I believe that this will be a pretty good spot to step for the evening. But I have really enjoyed getting to hang out with you. Your regularly scheduled streamers will be back soon. But I've enjoyed getting to hang out with you. Do some fights in tight spaces. Thank you for the bits, Ethan. That was very kind of you. I appreciate it. That's 69, nice. And thank you, Diggs. Samurai, I am happy to share this with you, and the Burn Notice nostalgia. So I tell you what, next time I get an opportunity to do this, my plan is still on Friday to bring back Act 3 of Inscription. But if I get a chance to come back to this, because if I do drop in stuff, this is what I typically go to. Next one will be fights in Tight Knife Fight City. And we'll do the... Thank you, Jed. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad you all had a good time. And next time we'll do the slasher deck for the Knife Fight City memes. So, yeah, all of that being said, everybody, thank you for being with us. This has been Hanging with Halz Special Edition. And hopefully I'll get to catch you on Friday. Have a good night.